Ground ball up the middle. Rebb tosses to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2-1.
Leading off on the Yankees, the second baseman, Rick.
And a pitch. Missing inside, ball one. Rebb measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. What do you get, a free bowl of soup with that home run? A towering shot to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop.
Edwin Rios here. On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Here's a big power threat. Rick Rebb looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Junis back to work. Just off the outside edge. Action in the pen down there. Zach Pop getting loose out there. Simber getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. That clips the corner.
1-1. Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Missing low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered in this game. And here's a slow roller. Frazier to second, and that's 2. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Here's the second baseman, Rick Rebb. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next offering is downstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
There's a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Let's go. Drive him in.
The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 outs. Ripped to short. Bichette whips it to first. Out to escape a.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling.
Rick Redd will hit next. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Softly hit to third. Rios throws on to first. And that is out number 2. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, George Springer. Back to the mound. Redd fires over to first. That takes care of Springer. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We move to the 2nd in Toronto. All tied 1-1. And next for Toronto, Philip Clark. Smash to the left side. Out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains tied 1-1. And next for New York, Rick Redd. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one's in there, 0-1. Redd in his 2nd season, just 19 years old. And he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. Misses inside at 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tied up here in the early going. Still a 1-2 count.
Find me a barrel right here.
And he deals. That's hard hit on the line. Springer makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the 1st inning. Ground ball right side. Redd to first, and the inning is over. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors. Base is empty, 1 away. And now Rick Redd. Line drive to short and caught. Runner at first with 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Philip Clark. 1 for 2. 0-1. On the ground right side. On to Vossler. That ends the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rick Redd. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. And takes low for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next one is off the plate. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Knocks it down.
Come on, come on.
But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The 2-1. Bounced up the middle. On to Vossler. That takes care of Springer. So runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Rick Rebb. This guy with light tower power. First pitch just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one's in there. And the count 1-1. And another ball. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. In the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. 11th inning set to get underway. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Balazovic back to work. And a base hit on a line. Rebb rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 3-2. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on. Well, I know the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final 6-2.
Victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, Rick Rebb getting ready to hit. The leading home run hitter in the American League. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
The pitch. Splits the plate. 1-2.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
One and two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
The pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Lantigua. Third out. And up next for New York, Rick Rebb. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To second, pulls him off the bag. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Gets under it and pops it up. Nice grab on the run. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's some real power at the plate. Rick Rebb. Hard ground ball, base 9.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
The 0-1. Up the middle. Lantigua gets it to first. One away here in the fifth. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. On to pinch run, Tommy Edman.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player. But this is a
We are almost at the end. I mean, we're entering the final week of the season, and he's still leading the league in hitting. Joe Mauer, you won 3 batting titles. I'm so curious what your mindset is the final couple weeks of the season as you try and keep your average up.
Yeah, it's a great question. For me, it was keep doing the things that put you in this position in the first place, sticking to your routines, and keep your same schedule and your routine and to get ready and give yourself the best chance to have success during the game. So stay with your plan, and good luck.
You're out.
We are almost at the end. I mean, we're entering the final week of the season, and he's still leading the league in hitting. Joe Mauer, you won 3 batting titles. I'm so curious what your mindset is the final couple weeks of the season as you try and keep your average up.
Yeah, it's a great question. For me, it was keep doing the things that put you in this position in the first place, sticking to your routines, and keep your same schedule and your routine.
We are almost at the end. I mean, we're entering the final week of the season, and he's still leading the league in hitting. Joe Mauer, you won 3 batting titles. I'm so curious what your mindset is the final couple weeks of the season as you try and keep your average up.
Yeah, it's a great question. For me, it was keep doing the things that put you in this position in the first place. Sticking to your routines and keep your same schedule and your routine and to get ready and give yourself the best chance to have success during the game. So stay with your plan and good luck.
You're out.
Invitations for tea.
We are almost at the end. I mean, we're entering the final week of the season, and he's still leading the league in hitting. Joe Mauer, you won 3 batting titles. I'm so curious what your mindset is the final couple weeks of the season as you try and keep your average up.
Yeah, it's a great question. For me, it was keep doing the things that put you in this position in the first place. Sticking to your routines and keep your same schedule and your routine and to get ready and give yourself the best chance to have success during the game. So stay with your plan and good luck.
You're out.
They dance in a curlicue dance.
We are almost at the end. I mean, we're entering the final week of the season, and he's still leading the league in hitting. Joe Mauer, you won 3 batting titles. I'm so curious what your mindset is the final couple weeks of the season as you try and keep your average up.
Yeah, it's a great question. For me, it was keep doing the things that put you in this position in the first place. Sticking to your routines and keep your same schedule and your routine and to get ready and give yourself the best chance to have success during the game. So stay with your plan and good luck.
You're out.
And who better to talk about being the MVP than the former AL MVP, Ken Griffey Jr. First off, Ken, how do you feel about this year's MVP pick? What kind of player does it take to win this award?
Well, you know, being named, even if you don't win it, being named in the MVP race is an accomplishment in itself, meaning you had a very good year. Me winning it in '97, you know, it was nerve-wracking because you don't know the voting, how it's going to go. But once you hear your name saying that you won it, it's a relief and you can enjoy it. I had other teammates around.
An off-season check-in from a player's agent. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic.
I be with some that be really outside. I'm out to drive a seat to let them ghost ride. Sing to the women, I'm Fat Maxwell. Man wanna see me in a big black cell. He was in the lights like Johnny Mansell. Till they hit him up like Blue Cantrell. Then hey from the house, huh? I'm in Hollywood in a penthouse, huh? Baby girl mad that I won't, huh? I don't give